Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm in North Wales. I've joined my friend Steve to a slate quarry, and it looks pretty moody, as you can probably see behind me. Got some really great light actually starting to come on these mountains behind. I've taken a few photographs already of you may be able to see there's a distinctive section of the cliff which is kind of separated in like a block. So that's kind of what I've focused on. And there's some nice light in the back. Got the clouds, of course, and then the valleys which sweep down. It's a nice image, but I feel as though I need a little bit more. There are quite a lot of trees growing out of the slate, which is quite nice. And I think what I would like to try and capture is something like this, but with a tree as kind of like the main subject. The image that I've taken already doesn't quite have the main subject yet. But yeah, exciting stuff, really nice. The light's coming, so I'll take you over to the camera and I'll show you what I'm shooting currently. So I've come away from that section just down there and I've come up to the top of this point here, just so that I can see straight down the valley, as you can see. And we've got some really amazing light coming through on the right hand side. It'd be even better if the light came into the valley. But I'm actually shooting a landscape format shot. We've got this tree kind of like in the bottom of the foreground, just to kind of almost frame the image. And then the next subject is going to be the boulder on the left hand side, which is creeping out, and then straight down the valley, and then a little bit of light at the top. Now I must rush because the light is changing quite quickly, but yeah, it looks unreal. It really does. Right, I'm going to take a few shots here, and the images will be up on the screen in just a moment. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. Really, really interesting. Lots of mood, lots of slate. I've got a few shots already. I'm looking forward to seeing what else I can get. I've hiked right up to the top of the ridge here, and I may even hike up some further, but there's a huge kind of cavity in the ground here, and just below there's all these plants growing through. It just looks pretty good. So I'm going to see if I can frame one shot. There is one composition which I think may work, so let's go over and I'll show you what I mean. Right, so I've moved around a little bit. By the way, don't try this at home, because I am right on the edge of this cliff here. This is not a good situation to be in, but anyway, I'm here. I'll put a quick video clip up on screen now of what I'm looking at. So I think this works a little bit better. The video should be on the screen somewhere here. So we've got this kind of openness to the left hand side where the wall kind of comes around, and then we pano around and we've got this little cliff edge with the little building and the trees on, and then probably going to go around to about here. Now I have purposely included some of that foreground green just to kind of frame it up, and this is where I think I'm going to go with it. I think in terms of editing, I think I'm going to do quite a dark edit, like almost black slate and then the vibrant greens coming through. I probably won't really know how I'm going to go about it until I get back on the computer, but That's what I'm thinking at the moment. So, but yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are. So we'll see how we get on, and fingers crossed it's a good shot. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I need to hike more often because I am a little bit tired. But we've hiked up this ridgeway, all up this slate quarry here. Steve, who I'm shooting with today, he's gone off up ahead, but I've stopped. I've had to stop because there's this amazing hawthorn tree here. It's such an old tree, and it's so cool, and it's got like gnarly bark, and it's beautiful tree, honestly. And then, as you may also have noticed, in the background we've got some amazing light on the mountains coming through the mist and the cloud. There's a little bit of rain in the air as well, which makes it even more atmospheric, and I just think it makes for a really amazing scene. So I've got the rest of this mountain to climb, and hopefully there's similar scenes like this, and hopefully that light stays as it is. Right, the images on the screen now. Beautiful scene, beautiful scene. So I've come down this little ridgeway here, and I've spotted this tree. I'm not sure what type of tree it is, but I've spotted this tree growing out the side of this slate, and I just think it looks really nice. Behind, we've got some pretty dark and moody clouds. We've got a little bit of light coming through the valley. And I'm just experimenting with a few different types of shots at the moment. So I'm doing a portrait shot at this moment in time. I'll just put a quick video up on the screen for you. So this is zoomed in to this little tree. If I just pan across, some really nice light in the background. So it's a pretty simple shot, really. In terms of aperture, I'm shooting it at about f6. Experimenting with a few different focal lengths. It's pretty cool. There's a little tree in the bottom left-hand corner as well, in the bottom right-hand corner, which acts almost like an anchor point for the larger tree as well. So anyway, this image will be on the screen now, and hopefully it's a good one. Man, this is insane. This is absolutely cool. Boy, there has to be a photo here. Look at that light as well. Whoa. What a location. What a location. Spectacular. Let's get the camera out. Well guys, I'm trying to vlog, but this scene and these conditions are absolutely epic. You might be able to see from the camera, but there's a massive pit here, and then we've got the face of the slate wall coming up, and it's got all this really nice fresh green foliage growing on it. And then as you move up slightly, there's a V shape in the cliff face, and then behind it we've got the mountain. I don't know what, I'm not sure the name of the mountain, unfortunately, but it's been lit up by some amazing soft light. There's rain in there, there's mist in there. It's so atmospheric. I've tried all sorts of shots, really low to the ground with some foreground foliage. I've tried vertical panoramas. Nearly all of the shots I'm taking are panoramas because stupidly I didn't bring my wide angle lens. Now I know I mentioned earlier that you don't need one. Well, it would have been perfect in this situation because it's such a vast scene that I could do with that extra bit of wide angle goodness. But we will work with what we have, and so far it's working quite well. So I'm going to move around this scene here. I'm just going to put up a quick video clip on screen of what I'm looking at right now, because it's absolutely unreal. I can't tell you. It's just, hopefully the camera picks up what I'm seeing, but it should be on screen here. I mean, just on the mountainside, it's just awesome. Look at that light and the rain coming through. It's just spectacular. I really hope, fingers crossed, triple times, that I've got a shot here. I've considered sending the drone up, but you get the occasional big gust of wind, and I'm a little bit concerned that it's going to get blown off, but could get some epic footage. But I'm going to keep working the scene. I'll try and video as much as I can. Right, let's carry on. What an absolutely stunning location. I'll definitely be revisiting here. I have heard of this slate quarry before, but in all honesty, I never really considered it as a serious option for some decent images. I just thought it wouldn't be that good, but it is amazing. Some of the trees that are growing through the slate, some of the hawthorns that we saw on the way up, amazing. So yeah, I think that's the end of today's video. Got some pretty good shots, I think. Fingers crossed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you did, and also consider subscribing to the channel for more. But from here in North Wales, it's bye from me, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.